Hi everybody and welcome to Truewants. Where here we try to help you make that decision if it's going to change from a want to a need. Now this is what makes having a channel so much fun, because we truly are a community here at Truewants, and I always get questions around this time of the month. Have you heard about the beauty boost? Have you gotten any? As soon as I know anything, I sit down and I film. Literally within minutes of finding out the information and then doing the research is the only thing that slows me down from getting it up to you guys as quickly as possible. I share with you all the time. I film live. I do not edit. I do not have a certain spot that I can film in. I always have to set up the camera, set up the computer, do all that to be able to sit down and do these videos. So as always, I appreciate you guys so much when you watch in full, because it takes me so much to be able to have this channel and do all this information for both of us. But when it comes to the beauty boost is when you guys really have to come to the plate, because it's always a blurry picture. I think I know the brand, and then I'm going to show you how I'm going to go about trying to figure out what it is. And then I'm going to ask you guys to make sure you share in the comments your thoughts on this. But anyways, in reference to this, if you just want a quick sneak peek, then head over to my Instagram. My name there is Truewants with the number 2. But for something like this, it needs a video because we need communication with each other to try to figure all this out. All right? If you are not subscribed to this channel, please do. Please be part of the fun. It is free, and we are truly your community here, where we solely talk about the brands, the products, the deals, and of course the spoilers on the subscription boxes too. All you have to do is hit that subscribe button right underneath this video and you are in. It really is that simple, but it is important for the growth of a channel. So I really hope you will. And if you don't want to miss out on any of my videos, then make sure to ring that bell that's right beside it and hit the word all, and you should be set. As always, I appreciate when you guys are arriving, you're hitting that thumbs up, because that's also important for the growth of a YouTube channel. And hopefully we'll find that others who enjoy this type of content, they just haven't found Truewants just yet. Okay, so let's get started, because I can barely contain myself, because so many of us love this brand, and it is a brand that I got introduced to through QVC. And that is this brand here, that just by this picture, I know this is Tatcha. And Tatcha is a Japanese brand. We're going to go through all of that at the end of this video. So if you're familiar with this brand, great. But if you're not, we're both going to learn a little bit more, because I pulled up their website to know a little bit more. I was very lucky. I learned about Tatcha very early on QVC, and it was when Lisa Robertson, if you guys are QVCers, she was really the one that I love to watch, and I know so many did, and she is so missed that I barely watch QVC anymore. But it is, they had at a time when she was getting the brands, she was all about learning more about the actual brand owners, were the ones that would come on and share. Now they have spokespeople that do it and all of that, because the brand has grown so much. But she literally really told the story of how it all started, and I'm going to definitely share that with you in this video. But what is ironic is that that I didn't even know. I thought I knew a lot, but when I got to the website, I learned a little bit more. So that's what I want to make sure to share with you guys on this channel, because it is really a phenomenal story. So the same way that I learned so much from the owners of Tarte when they were first starting out. So the owner Maureen, the owner of IT Cosmetics, those were all the people that we met, and we grew with them, because they all started with one product on the actual QVC channel, and that just blew up their lines, and we grew with them. So that was what was so amazing during that era of the QVC Lisa Robertson time. So for me, this is just exciting that IPSY now has a relationship, we know, with Tatcha, but we've always been gotten in our glam bags like the little sample sizes, and they weren't so little, because a lot of us used to stock up at least 3 of them at a time when they were in the 3 or 350 section, because we knew we were getting a good amount of products for really the best price you can get. So when you see Tatcha on IPSY, we know we're getting deals. Now what I'm going to share with you is they have different color packaging for their products. This one looks to me like it is from the indigo side of things, which I'm going to show you. So really pay attention to this color blue, because what I'm going to show you is when I went onto the website to try to figure out what this is, which is why I can tell you the brand, but I can never tell you precisely 100% what product it's going to be. And I showed you that this time around when we had the Ole Hendrickson product, when the Sea Rush and the Banana Bright were in the exact same packaging. So anyone that's saying they know 100% for sure, then great for them. But I don't like to do that on my channel because I am a paying customer like you guys, and I want to make sure and not get anybody's hopes up with something I don't know 100% sure. And IPSY never tells us 100% sure. They just share the picture that I just shared with you, and it is in their stories, and it's only around for 24 hours. So you have to be lucky and really be watching IPSY. So as you can see, this blue is more like a purple blue. So it is not going to be from their Dewy Skin line. And then everything else is purple until you get to here, where you can see the actual color is really that indigo blue. It is a darker blue. And usually the cream that is inside also has that, I call it like the wash blue jean type of color, that indigo color. So here you can see right away, this one here could possibly be the overnight repair cream. That would be my first guess. That is one of their bestseller products. And as you can see also, the jar is very plain. A lot of the jars that are on the higher end side, you can see here, they have this beautiful gold. That gold little bow that's on the top actually holds the tool that you're able to, instead of putting your fingers in. So I don't think we're getting that in the indigo line. So I'm going to share with you, that would be my first guess, put it that way here. But then I decided not to just go like that because this is a bestseller. I decided to also go in here and put in everything that is indigo. So as you can see, even in the indigo line, they have it that you can get the calming cream also. That is a $92 value on its own. Now remember, the Beauty Boost is something you have to sign up for ahead of time, and it is $15, and it gives you a fourth choice item in the Boxycharm box. If that was their way of answering to not have a base box and a premium box when they took over Boxycharm. They decided that anybody that wanted a more premium style box, they can have that fourth choice item for that $15. Now I love the whole idea of the Beauty Boost because I love now it is a choice. They give you a lot of higher end brands in that choice, that fourth choice section for that $15. When Beauty Boost first started, everyone got the same item and nobody had any other choice. So when I got my second box was when they purchased Boxycharm, because my one account in Boxycharm transferred over to IPSY, and that opened up a second account, and I ended up keeping it solely for the icon months. So every 3 months, I'm able to upgrade one of my boxes to icon and the other one stays Boxycharm. So you get to see all the boxes on my channel, as well as the glam bags. However, with this Beauty Boost, the fact that you can have a choice now, which means everybody will get what they are promising the Beauty Boost to be, it is up to you to decide if you want to keep that or change it to something else that's on that line. All you have to do is untick what everybody is going to get. So everyone should be getting this Tatcha product. And as you can see, the little emblem there too is also, I should go back and show you that other picture so you can see what I'm showing you guys. As you can see here, that emblem looks exactly like that one. And as you can see, there's nothing here on top that would hold the spoon. So we got to look for products that are more similar to that design. So we now know that it's marginally down to that it's going to be the actual indigo line within Tatcha. So I personally think it might be the Overnight Beauty Repair, because as you can see here, it is their bestseller. Also, you can see that here in this product here, and I've had an opportunity to try so much of the Tatcha line because of QVC. They would have these one-day deals, which I tell you about all the time, are like what takeover boxes are now. And then you were also able to put it on auto delivery, and you could pace it out however you wanted, because those deals were amazing. You would get 5 to 6 products for pretty much the price of like $50, $60, depending on the brand. With Tatcha, they were always in the $100 range because, as you can see, one product from them in full size is around $90. But the polishing calm was where everything started for me, with their essence, their polishing calming, which is more, it felt like sand. You literally put water on it to make it dissolve, and then you can use it as a cleanser. And then, of course, all of their creams as well. And then, as you can see here, the other style of this one, the reason I don't think it's this is because of the way the shape of the jar is, where it's more oblong. And then you can see here, some things come in tubes. So that is why I think that my best guess is that it's going to be that product. But, you know, it can also be a cleansing balm. But my first guess, and I think it will be the overnight repair. But to me, as long as it's Tatcha, I will take anything Tatcha. I really am so impressed with this, and my skin loves this. My wallet just doesn't. So the fact that we can get Tatcha from a brand like IPSY, I think it is absolutely amazing. So what I'm going to share with you now is just a little bit more information about the brand, and then we'll close this video off. But if you're not familiar with this brand, it is such an amazing story. So it was, they're saying in one morning in 2009, the brand owner, her name is Vicky, she said that a decade of having to deal with corporations had left her disillusioned, and she suffered from acute dermatitis. And usually a lot of people that start skincare brands, I'm finding, because we're learning a lot more about the brands, at least I take the time to learn about them, they're always something that no matter what they used in the market that was available to them then was not helping with the problem that they wanted to resolve. So what she had was dermatitis, and that required daily steroids as well as antibiotics. So she soon found herself in Kyoto, where she encountered a philosophy of mindful care that changed the way she saw herself and her skin. Alongside a team of scientists and cultural advisors, she studied the natural Japanese ingredients and the timeless rituals that healed her inside and out. Today, Tatcha is a celebration of the wisdom and the wonders discovered on her journey to spark transformation through Japanese skincare, and a journey that will still continue to this day. She says every formula is crafted at the Tatcha Institute in Tokyo, where leading scientists innovative with tradition, balancing timeless Japanese botanicals and proven clinical ingredients to work with skin, not against it. Inside every Tatcha formula lives a tiny symphony of superfoods like amino acids, AHAs, that are called Hadisi 3, which is a trademark. And this proprietary complex of twice fermented rice, green tea, algae is rooted into the nutrient-dense Japanese diet and largely considered the healthiest in the world. All of their products are rituals, because their skin is a reflection of the physical and emotional well-being, that they believe the skincare should be a holistic feeling of self-care. While all their formulas are orchestrated to restore your skin's harmony, their rituals are crafted to bring calm, joy, and soothing to your soul. Skincare doesn't just have to be something that you just check off your list. It can be a check-in with your skin and your mind, all alike. And they're all interconnected, and they actually are. She also went back into the history of all of the skincare treatments of her grandmother and some of the rituals that were there. And she wanted to sit down, and she literally brought back the books that she saw that were created hundreds and hundreds of years ago. It is amazing how much thought and technology, because she had to take the science of today with the rituals of yesteryear and create this line. If you have ever gotten a product from Tatcha directly from them, the way they are boxed, the way you unpackage it, you will keep every package, you will keep every tissue, you will keep everything from it. It took me the longest time to discard even some of the one day only sale outside boxes that they would do for the masses, but they treat everything with such an integrity that it is just absolutely amazing. So the fact that our Beauty Boost is coming from Tatcha, I am ecstatic. The fact that it's the Indigo line, I think that is a line that will reach a lot of different skin types. So I think that is one of the better choices if there's going to be something that's going to be for the masses of everybody that gets the Beauty Boost. But I really cannot pinpoint 100%. But if it is the overnight, you are in for a treat. So you share in the comments down below what you think. But this is all the thought and the amount of work that I do behind the scenes before I take down to sit down and share with you spoilers, because it's easy just to show you a picture on Instagram. But the reason I have the YouTube channel is because of the connection that I have with you guys and wanting to share with others who also were looking for more information about the brands and the products, that they were going to make the best decision for themselves, what I call an educated decision, because we know we're getting the deals. We just have so much available to us now through companies like IPSY at prices that are a little bit more, for a lot more affordable than they were for me in the past, because I used to pay full retail. But it was when the QVC world came around that I was able to indulge a lot more, and then also put things on auto delivery so I can lock it in at certain prices. Now we're very lucky that we also have the shop. So if we fell in love with some products that IPSY introduces us to, usually if we wait and we're patient, we can find it in the shop as well as the add-ons as well. So that's it for this video, guys. I just finished filming about the glam bag, that we got some choice spoilers and the choice date for that. So if you haven't seen that video, just go to my video tab. You'll be able to catch it there. As always, I appreciate when you guys take any time out of your day that you choose to spend it with me. It is everything and more. But make sure that you take the time to share in the comments. Make sure that you share this channel and help grow it, because I would really love to hit that 10,000 sooner than later, because there's a lot of opportunities that happen to a channel from YouTube that I'm able to have access to and give access to you guys to when we hit those numbers. So share the channel. Make sure if you're not subscribed, subscribe. It's free and also easy. That subscribe button, you just have to click it and you are in. And that's it. Thumbs up, everybody, and make sure to share in the comments, because I am heading there. Once everything uploads, downloads, and I create the thumbnail and all that happens, I will be reading them and responding to everybody. As always, it's always a lot of fun to be able to share the Beauty Boost spoiler with you, so that you can also help crack the code. All right? So take care, everybody. Continue to stay safe and well, and I'll see you all soon again in the next one. Bye for now.